Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earle, joined here with Nicholas Earle, and welcome back to another edition of Earles versus Girls. We are in week 9 of the NFL season, and Nick, we have I'll say a little bit of ground to make up, and by a little bit, she's us. The girls are way ahead of us now. That's a little bit concerning. Destiny is 7 games over 500. 23-16-1 for her. She's in first place. Sydney, 21-18-1. She's in second place. I'm 18-22, sitting in third, and you're still on the bottom at the moment at 16-24. Has not been a fun run as of late, and yeah, I'm expecting. I'm hoping that I can get back to 500 this week. We're pretty close to it. But we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I will say there is okay. I have an error on mine. I'll go over my place first. The Green Bay Packers is a 3. I thought I saw a 2.5, so I messed that one up. But I'll start off with the Chargers. I'm not. This Browns team is dead. Yes, I know not dead, but I think it's a bad spot for them coming off of a big win versus Baltimore, a division rival at home. But they're coming off a big win. Now they host an out west opponent. I think this is a good spot for the Chargers to get another win. Especially, I think this is off of – no, they did not have a bye last week, but they're coming off of a nice win against the New Orleans Saints. The Bills is also an error for me because that's a 6. I don't know why I messed up so many things, but it is what it is. I'm on the Bills. This Bills team, they're destined to finish this division before Thanksgiving. I think very realistic chance that this division is probably already over. I think they blow out the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with Arizona. I'm actually going against Destiny on this one. I see that. I'm challenging Fingernails to win a road game, an actual road game. The only game away from Chicago that he has won was in London. Not buying it yet. Give me Arizona. I am on the Packers. I have a division prop for the Packers. So I'm going to keep riding them. 4 straight wins against LA, Arizona, Houston, Jacksonville. So obviously not the best of opponents. Detroit's the best team that they've played so far. But sign me up for the Green Bay Packers at plus 2.5. And then we'll go to Sunday Night Football, where the best team against the spread this year is going. And that is the Indianapolis Colts, who only did not cover in their Week 2 game against Green Bay. They have covered in 7 out of 8 games so far. I think they're really realistic to win outright versus a Minnesota team that after winning their first 5 games have lost 2 straight. I think that's what we're going to see more out of this Minnesota team. So I'm going to jump on the Colts here. To Destiny, who agrees with me on the Chargers. Cool. Baltimore. After an ugly loss, I'm right on that. I have that bet as well. Against me on the Bears. Good luck. She's on the Rams minus the 1.5 against Seattle. I guess not a believer in the Seattle team. Obviously, Seattle has lost 4 out of 5, so I don't blame her on that one. And she's agreeing with me with the Colts as well. So I like that pick. But those are me and Destiny. Nick, go ahead for you and Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney starting it off with the Dirty Birds minus 3. I'll talk about that. I agree with her there. On the Cincinnati Bengals minus 7, I'll talk about that one. I'm not in agreement on that one, though. The Washington Commanders laying the 3.5 against the Giants. Yeah, I almost bet that as well. I was so close to betting that. I haven't yet. Seattle plus 1.5. Fair. I was kind of leaning Rams in that game, but I'm not getting involved. And the Lions minus 3. I'm not going to argue with laying only a field goal with the best team in football. And yes, I think the Lions are the best team in football. They didn't make my card though. But let's get into mine. Start off with the New England Patriots plus the 3. I actually really like this spot here against the Tennessee Titans. Number one, the Titans should not be favorites in this game. Second of all, Who did the Titans play last week? And this is going to be something I'm going to try to target more and more and more and more. The Titans played the Lions last week. Teams that play the Lions the following week have not won or covered a number all season long. I'm going to fade those. Or I'm going to continue. I'm going to bet that angle until it loses. I'm also on the Dirty Birds -3. Shop around. I just had to when I turned around and just bet this a little while ago. I got the 3 at $1.30. It's 3.5s now in a lot of spots. So shop around when it comes to that. But I got the Dirty Birds at -3 there. I'm going back to a team that I've been on back-to-back weeks. I don't think I've put them as contest picks either week, but I've been on them both weeks. I'm on the Raiders +7. In what world do the Cincinnati Bengals lay a touchdown right now? And yes, I get it. This Raiders team traded players away. They're tanking. They've covered back-to-back numbers. They've lost both those games, but they've covered. Who's to say that the Bengals only win this game by 3 tomorrow? I'm not saying the Raiders win outright. I'm saying they keep it within a touchdown. I'm with you there on the Cardinals there. I got the money line at $1.30 personally. I like the -1.5 with them there. Situationally, I think it's a nice spot. The line's moving towards them. The money is, I believe, coming in on the Bears a little bit. So it kind of a little bit of a reverse line movement last time I checked. And then, yes, probably my favorite spot on the card tomorrow is the Indianapolis Colts. It's gone from a 6.5 to the 6 down to the 5.5. We all know underdogs that make that line movement are usually really, really strong. And then we have also the factor of I believe we are finally seeing the negative regression of the Minnesota Vikings, specifically their defense that we've been waiting for all season long. So I'll take the points there with the Colts and continue to watch, hopefully, the downfall of the Minnesota Vikings.
There you go. Those are all of the plays. Will me and Nick be able to catch up to the girls? The girls can keep running away with it. Find out next week on the next edition of Earles versus Girls. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.